Hey guys and ghouls, what is going on? And welcome to another Fortnitemares 2025 video here on the channel, where today we're actually doing a Blitz Royale video. I've not done one for a few weeks because, as I said in the previous couple of episodes of the Blitz Royale series, effectively they're not changing things significantly on a weekly basis anymore, so there is no real reason for me to do a weekly video. However, I have been informed today that there was a change to it this week that I wasn't aware of. So we're covering it now. They've added Brutal Bulwark to the map and made a bit of a Fortnitemares overhaul to the loot pool. So that certainly sounds like a pretty big change. We're going to jump in, play a couple of games, you know the drill by now, and see what the new loot pool and location is like. So without further ado, let's just jump into a game. So folks, Brutal Bulwark has taken over the northern section of the Blitz Royale map. It's taken over like this sort of like building, like I think there was like a housing estate here. I can't actually remember what it's called now. But yeah, it's taken over this sort of area of the map. It is basically a Blitz version of the, what's it called? Brutal Bastion from Chapter 4, which is interesting because it really does seem like they are going for a very Chapter 4 style Blitz map at the moment. Like every location on here is Chapter 4 and has been for well over a month now. Not sure if this is Epic's way of telling us something. Is this their way of basically saying, look guys, we're not done with Chapter 4, we're going back to storyline from Chapter 4, potentially the Triarchs, because the Triarch story wasn't really elaborated on very well. Either that, or we could be finding out a little bit more to do with Kato Thorn, is a nice theory that I'm seeing going around. Another theory is that potentially Chapter 4 we saw the Ageless being a snapshot of Geno. Could Geno actually be coming to the story finally in Chapter 7? We don't yet know, but it is interesting that they are using such a heavy focus on Chapter 4 locations in Blitz, and like it definitely could have stronger implications outside of Blitz Royale. So obviously stay tuned, keep your eyes on this game mode over the coming weeks, because I'm sure there will be more as time goes on. Like, I don't know. It feels like Epic are cooking something up, but these days you never know when Epic are cooking something up. Like, there's been times when we've expected greatness and they've fallen short, and there's been times where we've expected nothing and they suddenly come out with the world's most amazing game mode, such as Blitz Royale. So like, honestly at this point, I don't know whether to expect great or not, but Chapter 7 so far, every single thing we're hearing about it is showing great promise. So it's going to be really upsetting if Chapter 7 does fall short, but we also have to give it a little bit of time. No chapter is amazing in the first day. You might have to give it a week, because there might be some new game modes coming out, as we've seen in Chapters 5 and 6, where within the first week of the new chapter release, we've seen new game modes such as Fortnite Festival, Rocket Racing and Lego, and then this chapter we saw Ballistic, OG and Reload as well. But I don't even think Reload was at the start of this chapter. But Chapter 7 has a lot to work on, and I think Epic are aware of this fact. They very much are. They've promised some amazing things in Chapter 7, and the fact that Battle Royale, Lego, OG and Music all have a pass that ends on the 29th of November means that all of them are having a big update at the very end of November leading into Chapter 7. So we have an overhaul Chapter 7 Battle Royale. OG either is completely ending or going into OG Season 7. We don't yet know. There is still a lot of evidence to support that OG is ending. We also have Festival Season 11 or 10 or 12. We don't actually know anymore because this Music Pass doesn't actually have a season attributed to it. It is literally just mixtape. And then Festival is doing that. We have a rumour that they have the headliner for it. We don't know yet. And then the really interesting one, they have just confirmed that the Lego Pass is Lego Ninjago. So we're starting off Chapter 7 with brand new Battle Royale map, potentially the closure of OG, a new festival headliner, and Lego Ninjago. And that is a huge start to a chapter that potentially could then have other game modes added. We don't yet know. We still don't entirely know what the future of Delulu is bringing. So it's going to be an interesting couple of months for Fortnite, because this could really make or break the game. And don't get me wrong, it's going to take a lot to break Fortnite. I hear people saying that Fortnite has gone downhill. Even I will hold my hands up and say it's had rough moments in the last couple of years. But I don't think Fortnite is broken. I think Fortnite is weaker compared to where it was, but it's going to take a lot to break this game. Like, even at its worst points, it is still having 200,000 people logged into the game at any one point, which is significantly more than many other AAA titles. So, honestly, I think it's going to be quite curious to see what we have in store. So stay tuned for Chapter 7. And even, I say that, stay tuned over the next few weeks as we head into mini-season 2, because I'm starting to think that there might be more to this Simpsons season than meets the eye. Surely it's not just a miniature Battle Royale map for The Simpsons, because people would complain if the map was too tiny, even if it was just for a month. You can't play a 100-person Battle Royale map on a tiny map that only has 4 or 5 named locations. It's just not plausible. So, I think Epic have a lot of secrets going on at the moment. They've even hired a new lead for creation as well. So they're in their sort of, to use Gen Z terminology, they're in their let me cook era. I can't believe I just said that on camera, but regardless, we do need to let them cook. They've got something in store for us, something that promises to potentially have the chance of yet another revival of this game. And I say revival very lightly, because arguably, what do you mean by revival on a game that is still pulling in over 6 digits at any one point? By revival, I mean it more in terms of a resurgence, where we could see this game consistently having 7 digits, over 1 million people online at any one point. And if this game does get back up to that point, it just proves Fortnite's capability to be a timeless game, in terms of no other game is anywhere near that consistent at this point. I mean, people will come at me and argue GTA 5, Minecraft, Roblox. GTA 5, not really anymore. Minecraft, Roblox are very different stories. But, I mean, even Minecraft doesn't consistently pull in over 1 million people on a daily basis. It doesn't. Hasn't for a long time. So, like, in modern day gaming 2025, where gaming is sort of almost falling apart in general, having Fortnite around pulling those kinds of numbers is brilliant. And with the potential downfall of Roblox, I think Fortnite could be in for a big surge soon. But obviously time will tell. If they keep up Blitz Royale as well, I think that's going to go well, because Blitz Royale is a popular game mode, and it's easy to see why. It is a good game mode. It's always good fun to just pop on and chill for an hour or so. Because in an hour, you can easily get in 10 games. Easily. So, anyway. We've talked enough. Now we have to win. There is one person remaining. I have no idea where they've gone. So the true question is can we get the victory royale? Can we get it? We can indeed. What a great way to end an optimistic video. But yeah, I think Fortnite is in a great spot. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. I know a lot of people have criticisms against Fortnite at the moment, especially OG. Personally, I'm thinking people might be nitpicking too much. Fortnite is in a very, very strong position heading into Chapter 7 in 2026. But with all that in mind, guys, thanks for watching the video. I hope you found it informative, enjoyable, and fun to watch as always. I'll see you all in the next one.